There he is, the phenom Henry Bolte, who is enjoying all of the sights and sounds of his first big league trip to the outfield. Will captain the outfield in center today for the Athletics.
JT again on the bump. The man spun a gem last time out against the Phillies. We're talking about 8 innings of fantastic baseball.
So J.J. Weatherholt digs in, and game 2 underway with a rocket into center field for a first pitch single. So Weatherholt has his 3rd hit in the series, and here come the Cardinals again. J.J. a 5-game hit streak.
1-0 pitch on the ground to third. Geloff gives ground, backhands, goes to second, Stefanik to first, and a 5-4-3 double play erases the runner on the base paths, and a nice turn by Geloff to Stefanik. Stefanik to Kurtz.
And that one is stroked toward right center. And that one is over the head of the center fielder, and Burleson on his way to second. He's going to turn and slam on the brakes. Ball gets away, and Burley thought about moving up an extra 90, but can't. So Bolte's first chance in center, he misjudged that one, and the Cardinals get a 2-out break.
Bolte making a leaping effort, not able to bring it in.
Talk about a tough first opportunity for Bolte in center field, but hey, it's the big leagues. I'm not sure that's your welcome to the bigs moment just yet.
And again delivers, and Walker takes a strike, ring him up, inning over. Runner left at second, that's Burleson.
I believe he's on a nice roll. Let's see, Brad, if he can pick up his 3rd victory of the year tonight.
Yeah, he has looked really good the last couple times out. And as you mentioned, against a couple of tough opponents in the Dodgers and in the Padres.
Nick Kurtz, he extended his on-base streak to 35 in a row. And that's a good start. There's that nasty slider. 2 up, 2 down. First strikeout for Libby.
Swing and a fly ball to right field, and Walker again battling the sun a little bit, backpedals a step or 2 and makes the catch. So a very quick inning for Liberatore.
First and second for the Cardinals, and nobody out for Nathan Church. Let's see if Nathan can bring home Gorman. Churchy looking for his first hit of the series.
Church will drive that to right. Colby Thomas breaks back right in front of the warning track, makes the catch. Gorman will advance 90 feet. And the Cardinals have him on the corners with just 1 away, and Pedro Pages making his first appearance of the series. Pages shows bunt, bunts it back to the pitcher's mound. Who's going to cover first? It's Kurtz to apply the tag. Advancing to second is Wynn.
So Gorman had to hold at third. Moving to second is Wynn. And the safety is squeezed, but not executed by the Cardinals, but well executed by JT Ginn. And 2 away. Pitch is a ground ball to second. Stefanik charging. He's got it flipped to first in time. So JT Ginn works out of trouble.
Now batting the center fielder, making his major league debut, number 33, Henry Bolte.
The time is now for number 33, Henry Bolte. After a stellar AAA campaign, he is now in the big leagues.
See if he can't put a smile on the face of the Bolte bunch.
Ground ball to third. It eats up Gorman. It's into left field. And Bolte reaches a major league hit for Henry Bolte in his first big league at bat.
You want to talk about getting eaten alive over here at the hot corner. Gorman retreating, just trying to do everything he can to give himself a little bit better hop. That ball just picked up pace on that second hop.
Dallas, with that elite speed that Bolte has, even if Gorman gloves that, there might not have been a play at first. And a leadoff hit for the green and gold. A good start in the 3rd. And Hernandez is off and running on the first pitch. Perfect hit and run. That's through the hole on the right side. Hernandez never stopped running. The A's are set up on the corners with nobody out.
And Stefanik playing in his 100th major league game. That's a professional at bat.
As Liberatore throws over. Oh, they got him. They got him. Nice throw by Matthew Liberatore, the 2nd time he's picked off a runner this week. They say play on. He's out.
Oh, how about that's a huge pickoff. Well done, Matthew.
There's a line drive to Mason Wynn. They almost double him off. They do. They do. Great play by Mason Wynn. So just when it looked like it was going to be that sort of inning for the A's, they go down without a shout.
Base hit, wasting no time. That's the 5th hit for the Cardinals on the night, and that will bring up the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
There's another base hit by Mason Wynn in the right field. Nolan Gorman around second, but holds up. Now the runner drops the ball. Right fielder drops the ball. So now Wynn goes into second. Gorman goes into third, so they'll give an error to the right fielder. That's Colby Thomas.
And now second and third with nobody out. It's single E9, and that will bring up Nathan Church, the left fielder.
Pops this one over the head of the shortstop. 1 run will score. Wynn will have to hold up. as Nathan Church drives in the first Cardinal run of the night, and Redbirds lead now 1-0.
Cardinals had to take advantage of this situation in this inning. They'd had 6 hits without a run.
And strike 3 called. He got him on the slider. So he strikes out Pius, and for Ginn, that's his second strikeout. And now a double play gets you out of it, just allowing the 1 run. They throw down a third. Now they have him in a rundown as Geloff will fire back to Heim, who will fire to Geloff, who will tag him out. They knew the squeeze was going to be on. Great job by the Athletics as Wynn is out. 3-2 pitch. Is strike 3 called on the inside edge. Down he goes, and Ginn gets out of it cheaply enough. Nice job by J.T. Ginn and the Athletics. 1 run, 3 hits, an error, and 1 left. Kurtz struck out swinging back in the first. He is 5 for his last 16. He's hit in 8 of his last 9.
He sees another pitch and grounds it to the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. He's up and over and out.
That's a good guy to get through.
And a swing and a miss. There's that disappearing slider. He's got his second strikeout of the game.
So Rooker picks up his first hit of the ball game. The A's now have 4. That'll give Bolte a chance here in this 4th inning. Yeah, remember Bolte hit that ball 99 off the bat that ate up Gorman, the third baseman.
2-2 runner going. Sawed off. Gorman at the back. The throw to first is right, and Bolte legs it out.
And again, the speed of Bolte forcing Gorman to have to get rid of that ball a little quicker than he anticipated. And that right there is what the presence of speed can do to a defense.
Well, that's a base hit for Bolte. He's now 2 for 2.
Ground swing and a miss. That one was in the dirt, and Heim swung at it. So the Cardinals get out of the jam.
The bottom of the order is cooking as Langoliers comes up to the plate for a 3rd time.
First and second, 1 out.
3-2. It's in the dirt. Langoliers will take his walk, and the bases are loaded for Kurtz.
Dusty Blake out to have a word with Matthew Liberatore. It's been pretty much smooth sailing for him in this game, but now a tumultuous situation with the bases loaded. Nick Kurtz coming up. The Cardinals been pretty good in 1-run games, 2-run games. Could be more than that with 1 swing from Kurtz.
Well, Kurtz an opportunity with a runner in scoring position here. Has not faced that opportunity yet. 391 with runners in scoring position. He has an A on every base. 1-1 pitch. Fouled it off of himself, and Kurtz in some pain.
Jeff Collins, the A's head athletic trainer, is coming out to check on him, along with Kurtz.
Sinker in that he ends up pounding right off of his heel. Do with these numbers what you will, but for Liberatore against left-handers with runners in scoring position, ERA 19.29.
2-2. Fly ball deep center field. Scott going back. Leaping drive. And it's gone. It's gone. A grand slam for Kurtz. It had been 15 games since his last home run, and this is his biggest of the year. The A's have their first lead of the series.
Just like that, the A's take a 4-1 lead.
Thomas sends a charge to right center. Walker going back, and it is off the wall. Thomas pushing for second, slides in safely. The A's are moving in the bottom of the 5th. Handcuffed inside. He did not go around. He held up. The inning will continue further for Liberatore.
Bolte's aboard for the 3rd time tonight.
He still hasn't made it out in the big leagues.
That's taken low, and immediately Pajes wants to challenge. Let's see if Pedro is right. ABS powered by T-Mobile, and he is right. And that is mercifully going to end the inning.
9 batters came to the plate for the A's here in the bottom of the 5th.
Nolan Gorman leads it off against J.T. Ginn.
He will fly this into center. In comes Bolte. Dive, and he caught it. There's that speed you were talking about, Steph. Henry Bolte with an excellent catch in center field.
And for Bolte, you're checking boxes right now. You found your way on base a few times. You're flashing the leather. Feel pretty good about your first ball game in the big leagues.
So the Cardinals have a little something going with runners at 1st and 3rd and 1 out, and that brings in Ivan Herrera.
Driven toward right. Thomas, though, a good jump. He adjusts on the fly, makes the catch. The A's will concede the run. Pajes will score. It's a sacrifice fly, Herrera's 19th RBI, and the Cardinals have Alec Burleson up with a chance to tie it, albeit with 2 outs. Lined over second, a base hit. JJ around second. He might have missed second. He's got to scramble back, and he dives in safely. And we've got 2 on with 2 out.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. He got him. And Walker throws down his bat in disgust. And the A's get out of it. Gordon Graceffo. And he will face Henry Bolte.
A picture-perfect debut so far for Henry Bolte. Has a chance to get a whole lot better. 1-1. High fly ball hit to right. Walker moves back. He's going to settle underneath. And there's your first big league RBI. Big league Bolte gives a run of insurance to the A's.
His team with a dozen hits.
Gordon Graceffo, he's facing Zach Geloff.
Geloff drives this to deep center. Scott to the warning track, to the wall. Geloff has homered. His 4th homer of the year, and the A's continue to extend their lead late.
That's his 100th career RBI. Top of the 9th inning, the A's lead 6-2 after Geloff's solo home run. To add even more insurance, it's Jack Perkins in the game. So now Fermin is at second, Weatherholt at first, and Herrera is coming up.
This is something the Cardinals have done all year long. Found ways to get on base. They did it against Mason Miller a few nights ago, and can really put pressure on relievers late in games.
They'll swing on the first pitch. It's popped up. In the lights, Stefanik calls everyone off and makes the catch. That's a big out. Huge out. Swing and a miss. Perkins got him on the changeup. And the A's win 6-2, evening up the series at 1 win apiece. Stefan, you were there for Henry Bolte's Double-A debut. Now you're here for his Major League debut. What a performance from him, and one he can hang his hat on, the first of many.